One, Q. It's time now for the Peter Chill 11 a.m. news report on this Wednesday, June the 3rd, 2015. Good morning and afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins. 11 a.m. news and I here on the top story. 11 a.m. on this Wednesday morning and going on Wednesday afternoon. Here is the Lion Park where America mauled to death has had its dark past. Boston terrorist suspect plotted to behead police officer. Source says that the dead suspect, 26-year-old Usama Reem, was under surveillance by the Joint Terrorism Task Force when he was shot to death about 7 a.m. yesterday morning at the Rosedale CVS. Harvard announced on Wednesday that the billionaire hedge fund manager Johnny Paulson has given a $400 million endowment to support the School of Engineering and Applied Services, the largest gift in the university's history. FIFA president Sepp Blatter has given a 10-minute innovation by some foreign staff as he returned to its Zurich headquarters today after a Nazi was to step down. German government bonds slipped Wednesday at Senate yields to the highest level in this year during a news conference by European Central Bank President Mario Draghi. In Jiangli, China, dozens of family members walked in protest on Wednesday to the rescue site of a sunken cruise ship in the Yangtze River after the news of their relatives who are missing after the worst shipping disaster in modern Chinese history. In Seoul, South Korea on Wednesday says launched a new ballistic missile that can hit all of North Korea that the president's office said developed under a new agreement with the United States that lets Seoul extend the weapons range up to 800 kilometers. Alton Towers theme park in the Great Britain has been closed while an investigation continues in a crash in their Smile Around. 4 people were seriously hurt in the collision on Tuesday and were taken by helicopter to the hospital. U.S. businesses added new workers at a modest clip in May, according to an employment survey released Wednesday ahead of Friday's important payrolls report. The pace of growth in the U.S. services sector slowed in May, falling back from what has been a 5-month high as reads on business activity, new orders, and employment. All weekend, an industry report showed on Wednesday. Bill Ackman is making his next big bet on a platform stock, and the target should come as little surprise on Tuesday. Pershing Square disclosed a 21.7% stake in Nomad Foods, a special purpose acquisition vehicle that closed at 2.6 billion euros. A look at the stock market report. Dow closed 18,158.45, up 46.51 so far. SP 500 closed 2121.31, up 11.71, and Nasdaq 5,113.97, up 37.45. New research shows that our closest evolutionary relatives have all of the cognitive capacities required for cooking, except an understanding of how to control fire. In Tokyo, South Korea scrambled Wednesday to try to contain an outbreak in the Middle East respiratory syndrome that has claimed 2 lives in a country with more than 13 people in quarantine and upwards of 500 schools set to close their doors. A White House proposal to curb the use of antibiotics in food animals drew concern from both sides of the issue on Tuesday. Take a look at New England instant alerts here at 11:04. Rockland, Maine, Ninth Marine, very close to the water. All subjects were out prior to arrival from the Rockland, Maine Fire Department, and woods were leaking. Peter Chill News Time, 11:04. Time now for sports here, and the Boston Red Sox will have a day-night doubleheader against the Minnesota Twins as the 1:35 p.m. will be the makeup time for the game that was called Monday due to rain as a day-night doubleheader. Red Sox and the Twins, 1:35 p.m. for the day game and 7:10 p.m. for the night game here. The 2015 NBA Finals between the Cavaliers and the Warriors. That is a combination of many intricately woven plot lines with regular stage and all of which have to do with 2 players. Texas Ranger fans have been waiting for the debut of Joey Gallo. They were not disappointed when it came. Joe did see because of the sub injury to the regular first baseman, Adrian Beltre. Gallo was 3-for-4 with home run and double on the walk. Peter Chill News Time, 11:05. Time for a Trevor report here on this Wednesday morning, going into Wednesday afternoon here, and at 295 on the southbound side, it's slow from Johnson from Route 14 all the way up to Route 37 in Cranston here on the southbound side of 295 here. Newport Bridge is slow on both ends here on Route 138. Bourne and Samuel Bridges are looking good here. 95 on the northbound side at Sullivan Ponza Street in non-quality out to before Route 128 in Canton here. Route 3 in the northbound side at Sullivan Route 220 in Westland all the way to before the Jerry Street here in Hingham here. 129 on the northbound side, sold from Route 1A in Dedham all the way out to Westwood here. Route 93 Southeast Expressway on the northbound side. It is sold after 203 in Quincy and Milton all the way out to the Mass Pike at 93 on the northbound side, sold for the Pike on the northbound side all the way out to Store Drive. Store Drive on the westbound side. It is sold from Levitt Connector all the way out to the Longville Bridge. Route 1 on the southbound side. Slow from Chelsea all the way out to 93 in Charlestown here. 120 on the southbound side. Slow from Route 3 in Woburn all the way out to Route 3A at Burlington here. And Route 3 on the southbound side. Slow for the Bill Wicker stretch. And 495 on the northbound side. A little slow from 93 and over to Route 133 here. 290 on the eastbound side, a little slower for Route 122A in Worcester. 93 on the northbound side, it is a little slow due to some road work in Salem, New Hampshire here. From Route 28 to Route 111A. Everett Turnpike a little slow around the Manchester Airport here. 95 on the northbound side, slow on both ends of the New Hampshire Turnpike around Route 101 in Northampton here. And the main turnback's looking good from York all the way up in Augusta via Portland here. And look at the MBTA alerts here on this Wednesday here. In MBTA subway system, it's looking good. On the Khmer Rail, it is looking good. And on the ferries, looking fine. Peter Chell news time is now 11:07. Time now for a weather report here for today. Port Sands got about 64 degrees east with about 6 miles an hour here. For that, both clears got low at 43 degrees, light east wind. For Thursday, both sides got about 68 degrees. Calm wind becoming east man, 5 miles per hour in the afternoon. For Thursday, Petrovac after 3 a.m. west. Both skies got low at 49 degrees, light southeast wind. For Friday, slight chance of showers before 11 a.m. Petrovac before 9 a.m. west. Mostly skies got about 71 degrees. Calm wind chance of space to 20%. Friday night, slight chance of showers. Petrovac between 11 p.m. and 2 a.m. Otherwise, both skies got low at 55 degrees. Chance of space to 20%. Saturday, both steady podcast skies about 73 low about 50 degrees. Sunday, both skies about 70, low about 52 degrees. Monday, chance of showers, both skies about 72, low about 59 degrees. Chance of precipitation 35%. And for Tuesday, chance of showers, both skies high at 78 degrees. Chance of precipitation 30%. North temperature at 11 a.m. 56 degrees overcast, guys. That is going to be for the Peter Chill 11 a.m. news report on this June the 3rd, 2015 on a Wednesday morning, going on a Wednesday afternoon. Be Wednesday up. You have a good afternoon, and I'll see you for evening report right after Sports Roundup, right after the Boston Red Sox Minnesota Twins game this afternoon. Have a good afternoon.